contest is scheduled for one fall and it's TNA Knockouts action. Introducing first, from Toronto, Canada, Angelina Love.
A 5-time Knockouts champion, Angelina Love. Eric, are you a fan of Miss Angelina?
I am indeed, and I guarantee I think I could bounce a quarter off that ass from about a half a mile away. She is one tight package.
And certainly a multi-time Knockouts champion, going to face her former tag team partner in this Xplosion exclusive Knockouts matchup coming your way this week.
And her opponent, from the Big Apple, Velvet Sky.
And what do you want to bounce off her?
You know, it's interesting when I look at Velvet. Now, she comes out here, she has a lot of fun in her ring entrance. She, plays up the obvious skill sets that she brings from a visual perspective. But the other thing I like about Velvet is when it comes down to getting down in the ring and really putting it together physically, she has a lot of talent. She's a very physical woman. She's strong. She's aggressive. She is a complete package, if you will.
And now, looking to compete back in the ranks of the Knockouts Championship contenders. Going to try and get by Angelina Love to do just that. No, we heard from Angelina Love last week on this program talking about this very matchup. She said, going back to 2007 when they both joined Impact Wrestling as a tag team, they were the beautiful people. She says she knows her better than anyone. This match will be a piece of cake.
We'll find out. One of the things that I notice when I watch Angelina Love is she's very methodical. She starts her matches off slow. She picks her shots. She looks for the right opportunity to really kick it into the next gear. That's going to be an interesting. It's going to be an interesting match here. We'll see how it goes for her. But Velvet finds another gear real fast. She doesn't take a lot of time. As you see right now, she's going right for a pinfall. She's not wasting a lot of time. She's not trying to feel her opponent out. She's just full go. That's the contrast of these two competitors, and it's what makes it interesting to watch. Here we go.
There's a cover. Angelina Love wisely rolling out the ring now to catch her breath.
And this is what I mean about pace. This is Angelina Love controlling the pace of the match, and you can't discount that in a competitor. He or she who controls the pace controls the rules, and right now that's what Angelina Love is doing. She's taking this match at her own pace.
Of course, Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, former tag team partners. I have to ask, what did you think of your son's tag team partner on Impact?
Surprising. Let's put it that way. I had no idea. Look, he's a Bischoff. He knows how to be resourceful. He knows how to pull one out of his back pocket and do the unexpected. So that I give him credit for. But I really don't want to talk about it. Why the hell did you bring that up?
I had you here. I mean, you can figure some insight. We didn't get to hear from you after.
Cover the match. Cover the match.
Velvet Sky covered her face after it went directly into the ring post. This matchup will continue between the TNA Knockouts, Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. More when we return here on Xplosion. TNA Knockouts action here on Xplosion, and it is Angelina Love, the aggressor, and was the aggressor throughout our commercial break.
Jeremy, let me ask you, since you're the Wikipedia of professional wrestling and TNA here, where did Velvet Sky come up with that name?
That's a good question, and I can tell you this much. It happened in 2007, but since that time really has, I think it kind of fits her pretty well. She's kind of a, kind of a free-flowing, beautiful gal.
I wonder if there are any illegal substances involved, because that is a little bit of a bizarre handle to come to the ring with. Velvet Sky. It's kind of like a Jimi Hendrix thing.
A little psychedelic, sure, of course. Here's a cover. Velvet Sky. 2 on Angelina Love.
Did you get that reference, Jimi Hendrix?
I got
Purple
it.
Haze, Velvet Sky.
Got you.
All right.
In my brain. It's certainly an opportunity now for Angelina Love. Get the upper hand on Velvet Sky. Here's another cover.
Do you notice that Angelina Love, like I said earlier on, she's so methodical that sometimes that works against her. She doesn't know how to change up the pace of the match and catch her opponent off guard. She's just very, very consistent. Methodical cover.
And it's that quickness that you mentioned about Velvet Sky can come out of nowhere, anywhere, actually, with any sort of roll-up, a cover-up. That's certainly what she has done to get victories time and time again in the knockouts division. Not going to necessarily outfight you or outpower you, but she can certainly surprise you. And the aggressive Angelina Love takes it to Velvet Sky, and we mentioned before, knockouts champion Gail Kim, I'm sure watching this match, knowing that a contender could come out of this with a victory from either Angelina Love or Velvet Sky.
Velvet Sky was a little weak to the shots in the midsection there. She had a great opportunity. She had Angelina Love opened up. She could have dug in a little deeper, possibly knocked the wind out of her. She could have set herself up. She didn't have quite enough steam on. Here we go.
Still not enough. You got to wonder what Velvet Sky has left in the tank after several minutes. Taking a beating here by Angelina Love in this knockouts action. I'll tell you what, knockouts so popular in Impact Wrestling. Velvet Sky, the #1 downloaded Impact Wrestling knockout on ImpactWrestling.com.
How do you know that?
I mean, stats.
What do you do? What do you do when you're not working? Do you live this stuff? Do you eat, sleep, breathe this stuff?
I like to be informed, you know. I do follow your Twitter, so I know what you're up to all the time.
That's scary. That scares me.
Keep tabs on you. Both knockouts now trying to get to their feet. Angelina Love up first, and they're trading blows back and forth.
Bad thing about this right now is they're trading blows when they're not on their feet. They can't get a lot of leverage into those punches. They're not really hurting each other as badly as they can. Now they're up on their feet, throwing some haymakers, starting to have a little bit more impact. We'll see if it works for them.
Velvet was able to block those two and followed it up with two of her own. There's a clothesline and a big elbow.
Nice elbow.
Yeah.
Nice elbow.
And now a kick to the midsection. Velvet Sky coming in. Oh, from the back of the neck, a bulldog. And Velvet Sky in a position right now where she looks to have the upper hand. And now has her out. Oh, wow, takes her down.
Timing was a little off. It was a little awkward, but it got the job done. No, it didn't. I thought she had her.
She has used that move before to finish off several opponents here in the knockouts division. But Angelina Love able to get out.
Nice cheap shot to the throat. I love that.
And look out now. Velvet able to get out of that. Another kick to the midsection. And directly down on the face goes Angelina Love. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and that's going to do it.
That had to hurt.
Here is your winner, Velvet Sky.
You know what? I think I'm going to go back and congratulate her on the job well done.
Personally. You don't do that for anyone else.
No, but I think it warrants it in this case.
A big victory warranting a personal congratulatory visit from Mr. Eric Bischoff. Velvet Sky victorious this week in this Xplosion exclusive action, bringing you the knockouts right here on Xplosion. It's JP, Jeremy Borash, back here on Xplosion. So glad you've joined us once again, and of course, the action fast and furious as always. I was about to talk about our match, but perhaps we should talk
about the match.
I want to talk about your match.
We're not talking about wrestling.
What do you mean we're not talking about wrestling?
I've been accepted into the Lockout's den, like Mowgli from the Jungle Book. I'm one of their own. They're training me, and they're showing me the ways. But I am serving notice to them now. You can be nice to me all you want, but you're getting in the ring with me, you will get knocked up.
The knockouts?
The knockouts.
The girls.
Knock them up and knock them down, boys.
Knock them up?
Knock them up. Boom. Boom.
Don't you mean you're going to knock them out?
No one's better at knocking them up than EY. I'm the master of the knock-up.
I don't know if he knows. Let me ask you something. Hanging around ODB, that's got to be a wild time, a good party, right?
She's one of the best knockouts of all time, and now we're going to be married. And she'll be mine forever.
Forever?
Forever.
You know, forever's a mighty long time.
That's what they say. That's why I don't have any tattoos. Except for that one.
Which one's that?
It's a bumblebee.
Where?
Stinger's out.
Is it really?
Yep.
Where? I want to ask.
It's not really for this television show.
Does she like your beard?
She loved it. Who doesn't love my beard?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, ladies love it.
Do they really?
Soft, supple, and smells of delicious myrrh and incense. Go on, get you some.
I don't know if that's burnt incense, I suppose.
Myrrh. I said myrrh.
Oh, myrrh.
Myrrh.
Like gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Right.
The
That
three
one
wise
of the
men
three wise men.
brought you with the...
They brought me the myrrh, and I rub it into my beard. That's where the sheen comes from.
I got you.
Everyone knows a good coating of myrrh gives a nice sheen.
Well, I wanted to ask you about the match, but apparently all we're going to learn from you this week is that you like to...
Knock 'em up, baby.
All right.
Knock 'em up and knock 'em down.
That's what
Up
you're
and
going to...
down.
You're going to do in the...
Up and down.
All right.
Up and down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Young, complete with myrrh.
Supple myrrh beard.
All right. We'll see more, I'm sure, in the next... Can I ask you about the match?
What match?